Hello everyone, I am the TCG Gimmick and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, we are going to be looking at two eBay mystery Magic the Gathering lots that I grabbed. These were $10 each, both from the same seller, with the chance of getting a packed, like a pack of cards, which I thought for 10 bucks is not a bad deal. Like a pack of cards is anywhere between like $3 to $5 anyway. So if I get one of those, that's like a third to half the price of the box back if I didn't want to open up the pack. And I figured it wouldn't be hard to get back my money, even if they're saying everything for like 5-10 cents a piece. That's still 50 to $100, and that's not bad. So I'm gonna do this video in two parts, just to kind of make it easier for you guys to watch and for me editing purpose wise and stuff like that, and also more content for me since I don't have a lot of money to throw at this. So it's better for me to kind of split the content that I best that I can. So we're going to start off with the Pokemon box. And how this is going to work, guys, is that I'm not great with Magic Gathering prices off the top of my head. So I'm going to go through, kind of point out some cards that seem interesting to me, kind of get a good view over all the cards in general. And then I'm going to go through and basically price the cards. And at the end of the video, I will lay out on the mat in series each of the cards with like value and their like prices on them or something like that. I'll do something to kind of indicate the prices. If there's something like major throughout the video, then I'll try and edit it in. But just kind of wait for like the very end of the video. You're going to see like a cut into a new video that's going to have prices for everything that's $1 and above, or 50 cents and above, dependent. I might have like a lot for like 50 cents to $1 and be like, oh, I've got 10 cards in this lot. And then I'll probably do like anything that's like $1 and above and actually show each individual card. So, all right, guys, without further ado, I've already wasted enough time jabbering on. Let's get into it. So, nice Pokemon box. I like these boxes. Lift it up. And, oh, all right. Interesting. We do have a pack in here, it looks like. Magic the Gathering Unfinity. I will throw the price of the pack up on screen. And actually we have a bunch of other things kind of going on. So I think before we kind of get into all this, we should open up our pack. See if we pull anything fancy to start off our video. I'm a big pack opener anyways, so I wouldn't like sell off the pack probably. And I haven't seen probably a lot of these cards, so it'd be kind of nice just for me to experience them. So we have a card, Sanguine Sipper, Wolf in Blank Clothing, Bamboozling Beetle, Bebble, well done, Draconian Gatebot, Petting Zookeeper, Non-Human Cannonball, Angelic Herald as our first uncommon, Trapeze Artist, Pin Collection, Urza's Funhouse as a rare, a Full Art Mountain, Dart Throwing as a borderless card, Trash Bin as a borderless, Contortionist as a token, and this little thing. So, don't know if this was good or bad, like I said. Not too familiar with the prices, but I'll throw a price up on screen. Maybe I did pretty well for the pack. Maybe I didn't do very well at all. I will put this off to the side. And kind of what I will do is I will go through this video and I'll organize out the cards between common, like rare, common, uncommon, rare, whatever. And just kind of see how much we got of each. And yeah, kind of just point some things out as we go along, things that kind of look cool and interesting to me, and whatever else. So we have a bunch of stuff going on. Looks like we've got some loose packs. We have a fat 3 fat stacks, like 3 fat packs worth of cards. And it looks like we have some Pokemon sleeves for the from the box. That's cool. I can always use more sleeves. And it looks like we also have a couple of dice here. I don't know what sets these are from. Not quite sure. Maybe if you guys can let me know down in the comments what sets these dice are from. But they look really cool. I really like these dice. I've always liked the Magic the Gathering, like Fat Pack or whatever the bundles are. Those dice that come in them, I've always liked them. So, all right. Without further ado, let's get into the first stack here, which is just a bunch of loose cards, some in sleeves, some in not, which is more confusing that you have some like this and some bundled, but whatever. All right. If I can get a good Quest of Ancient Secrets. It's a rare Cephalin Mage. Probably won't say it like every single name, but at least kind of get a good scanning through on the cards as I go through, just so you guys can kind of get a semi-good idea of what I have here. Looks like a fair amount of commons, as to be expected. But we do have a couple of uncommons. So I'm just kind of hoping that maybe some of these uncommons are a bit more playable. But you have to figure for $10, you know, you can't. It's really hard to lose out. Now, obviously, it was $10 on each box plus shipping. So it was about $30 in total. So it was like 27 something actually by the end of it. So we have a Falling Hope here in a sleeve. I don't know why it's in a sleeve. Maybe it's a good card, or maybe they just liked it. So that's interesting. Put that below the stack. Or so yeah, and obviously in most situations, or actually all the time, the ideal thing is to get at least double your money back. Like, well, you want to at least make back your return. Like, I would want to make back $10, or I guess in this case $15 per box. But in almost every case, you'd want to try and double your money. That's like much better overall. We do see a nice counter spell over there, so that's nice. Not quite sure if any of these cards are very good, but we've seen no rares so far. Just a handful of uncommons, which makes me a little worried. So I hope I find something. Even like a bulk mythic worth like $1 or $2 wouldn't be bad. Serum Snare I felt was pretty good for a little bit. Maybe that's still like $1. Because I want to say at the time when they first had come out, I sold that card off for like $1 something. Maybe not when it first came out, but one of those sets last year or something like that. I don't know. I'm awful. I do not keep up on Magic the way that I should, because I'm mainly a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon kind of guy. But every once in a while, I do like the card art of Magic, and I do think there are some good prices behind Magic cards. The biggest issue I'm currently having is the price of buying products is not really worth the amount of money that you get out of it. And the same thing for Pokemon. They're increasing the prices, but they're not increasing like the value. Like the value is tanking somehow, where it's a lot harder to get back your money. So we do have a sleeved counter spell here from the 25th, I don't know, anniversary. Like, I don't know what bundle, like, what the 25th was, but maybe this is a good card, maybe not. Looks like it's a common, so I'll put it underneath. Then we have a Lunar Reject as a foil, or Lunar Rejection as a foil uncommon. So, and we do have our first rare in Restless Bivouac. So that's nice. Which I don't know what to do with. I'll put their foils probably down below each of their stacks. We have another rare in Restless Venice. So these must be, or Vents, Restless Vents. So a couple rare lands. Restless Arc and Courage. We have a Hollow Woodland Cemetery, rare. We have a Hollow Dranith Ruins, rare. Obviously the rare. I don't know why I keep saying that. Hive of the Eyed Tyrant in a sleeve. And the Shire, Borderless. Nice foiling. So those can't be too bad. I have to assume the Shire would be like $1 or $2 within itself. I think that set, the Lord of the Rings set, actually did pretty good last year, and like overall. And I'd have to imagine a pretty card like the Shire like that would have to still. I don't know what it does, but just for the artwork and stuff alone, people might just play it for like a couple dollars. Like I could see like $1 or $2. All right, now we have a couple of fat packs. We have some that are really thick, and we got one that's not as thick, so we're going to start with the not as thick one. Some of these sleeves, some of the, like the wrapping that came in is not too bad to hold for me to hold on to for personal uses, so I guess that's nice. So we are starting off much better. Ooh, this is a nice borderless looking card. Might keep that off on its own just because I like the look of it to kind of keep it there. A couple of other ones like full art, borderless, whatever you want to call them. I think they're borderless. One of them is a rare foil. No, this isn't common. This is a common foil, and this is an uncommon. Well, back to it. Which some of these cards, you know, I have actually my own collection. Wow, this is a really nice looking card. Interesting. Some of these cards are just really, really pretty to look at. So, like, I can't complain for at least look like this. This right here looks so good. You know, it doesn't even have to be good. Like, it could be a really crappy card. It just looks really pretty. Like, it really does. I'm going to give this thing a sleeve. Again, it might not even be worth putting it in a sleeve, but I just like the look of the card so much that I'm going to choose to sleeve it up. And maybe I'll choose to keep it in my own personal collection. Who knows? You know what? We got ourselves a little stand here. Well, she's going to go inside the stand. Darn it. There, in the stand. All right. So we have a few more cards. We got some more cards here. Nice foiling here. Which, I mean, I wish I had more space to make more stacks, but we're going to do the best that we can. We have a Ragnaros charm sleeved up for whatever reason. Trying to get this thing to, darn it, it went blurry on me. I hate it when that happens. Well, we don't. We're just gonna kind of scan through all these cards anyways. You guys can probably tell by most images what they are. There we go. Wow, that's a cool looking card. No idea what set that's from, but it looks sick. Ooh. Nice, another foil card there. Now, I will say, I do play. I'm not very good. But I do play. I've played a couple of never played in person. I've mainly played on Arena, and I'm not good, but it is a lot of fun to play. And the colors that I play in are like blue black, so Demir. Ooh, nice older looking card. I don't know if it actually is an older card, if it's just it's not right. 2021, I don't know. Yeah, no, it's not. But I like the old art style. So, that's cool. Some of you guys could be so mad at me too, because I could be probably pulling like pretty decent cards, and then I don't even know it. So I do like Demir, and I like I don't remember what it's called. Whatever the black green combo is, I like that one a lot too. Clearance Outlaw, again, a very beautiful borderless. I love borderless cards. Okay, borderless is one of the coolest ideas that any card game can do. I swear. Oh, okay. Legendary creature. Wow, this looks really cool. Oh, I'm a little high up. Barrel and Karizev. Barrel and Karizev. Might sleeve this one up if I had any extra sleeves. What do we got laying around? Not a lot, by the way. You know what? We're going to put them in the Pokemon sleeves we got today, because why not? I can do what I want. If I can open the sleeve. Like I said, it could be bad. Because, you know, why would somebody hold on to a good card unless they're not really into selling individuals and just trying to burn off their collection? So, but I'll end up putting this card underneath the stack of rares over here. So, not too much left going on in this stack, so let's try to get through it semi-quickly. We are at almost 20 minutes now. Again, this is a nice looking card. Alright. Hajar, L'Oreal Butter. I should not have tried to pronounce that name. Now people are going to bully me. Battle of Frost and Fire. Ooh, I love vampires. Oh, I love vampires. Wow. A whole lot of rare. Ooh, ooh. Oh, she's really sick as a vampire. I might just hold on to her. Oh. This is a cool foil card. What year is this? 2023. Oh, this is recent. I don't know what set it's from, but that's a really sick foil, like old school design. Nice. If there's any like magic sets you guys suggest that I open up based off of like card art purposes, then please let me know down below. Things with like really nice borderless cards and stuff like that. We have Evelyn. Oh, we have her again, but just in foil. Lion. Ta-da. Doors of Duran. Of Darin. Durian? Doors of Durian? Oh, it's the Lord of the Rings. Nice. And Volo Guide to Monsters. Again, love this artwork. Looks absolutely sick. I don't know if it's enough to take over the Moon Dancer, but it is enough to at least get a sleeve from me. and put behind the Moon Dancer. Behind? No. Maybe? No. Well, he'll go off in his own little pile, actually. Bam. And now we have 2 stacks. One with the fire. And then we have a... Oh, sorry. One with red. Fire. What am I on? And one with black. So let's look at the fire one to start. Also like goblins. So I like vampires and goblins. Not too nice. I'm not always against having like many duplicates, because I will say usually cards will tend to sell at least a little bit better if there are duplicates. Like at least they can. This is an older card. This is definitely vintage 1996. Looks really cool. Vintage stuff is really cool, so I'll probably put vintage by itself. We have some more vintage here. And there. And there. Wow, a lot of vintage. It looks really cool. Not in the best condition, as you can see from this card here. A little bit of whitening going on up top there. Maybe you can see it. I don't have the best camera for kind of show off things like that, so I do apologize. But I will say some of these look, I mean, just the design is really cool. I'll put that over there. I know it's technically an uncommon. Whoa. This is cool. Oh, that's really cool. Wish it was foiled. It would have been so much cooler if foiled. But in general, it looks, wow. It's getting a sleeve from me. Wow, look at that. I do not have problems sleeving cards. I don't. Okay. Okay, where were we? Give me a second. Gotta roll up my chair. Man, this video, I mean, at least for the card art, this video looks sick. So I really hope that the second video is just as nice as this one. We have another older, 1997. Seems thick. Oh, because there's 2 cards in here. Ah. There's 2 copies. Nice. Some more goblins here. Some dragon support. Very common for our red. Ooh, another dwarf. Again, some of these I love the fact that we're getting some older cards. Cuz I don't actually have like a lot of like vintage. So even just for collectability, not even for like collectability, just for like look, it's nice to have them. You know? And I'm sure people would agree with me on that notion, you know? So. Whew, my back hurts. Alrighty then. Just a little bit more to go. I will split this last stack into 2 just to make it a little bit easier for me to fan out. But I will try and go by a little bit quicker than I had been. A lot of duplicates here. Not bad. Makes it easier for when I go and there's a bunch of commons. It'll make it a lot easier for when I go and do my price to have a bunch of common or a bunch of bulk like the same card. So which in our next step we have the same thing here with these 4. Then we have a gutter snipe rare. I actually think I owned a copy of this card. Might have sold it, but I did. If not, it's in my goblin deck. We have a little bit more vintage. We have double this card. Some of the other vintage ones had double in it. I just didn't point it out. We have a couple of uncommon foils. So that's cool. We have another foil here, but common. Uncommon Scrappy Bruiser Raccoon Warrior. That's fancy. Oh, I am so sorry, guys. Do not make me shake the camera. Just trying to put my foot down from off the chair. Alright, let's kind of get back in this foil. Foil, uncommon. Wow, this guy looks sick. Oh, that is so cool. You have to tell me this is a common. That's probably not worth anything. That makes me so sad. That makes me so sad. You can't have something that looks that good and not be worth anything. Some more foily boys for the uncommon. Magda. What? Magda. Brazen Outlaw. Foil rare. We have a nice M21 Chandra's Incinerator. This looks really cool. Put that off there for now. I'll probably put it in the stack later on. Couple of more just rares. Display of Power from Lord of the Rings. And there. Nice. We're actually getting a decent amount of rares. So sad we haven't found any mythics yet. That's a little disheartening. But what are the odds? Retrieving Phoenix. Retriever Phoenix. Say sleeved rare. Arnarni. Some blood braided marauder. Oath of Chandra. Wow. We have a loafing giant vintage rare. Go there with my vintage stack. A couple other out of sleeved rares. Probably going to show up the sleeved rares solo. Just because, I mean, if somebody took time to sleeve them, there might be something special to them. 1993 to 2006. This is technically vintage. And Hit the Motherlode. Nice foil. Alrighty then. Now we just have the one more pack in here. I'm sorry, this is going to be a long video, guys. We have a fat pack for the black. If I can figure out how to open it. There we go. So, excited about this. Black is my favorite color overall. Love to see more stuff in this. A mythic would be lovely, but odds still low. We'll try to get through this one a little bit faster. Try. No promises. But ooh. Yargal, Glutton of Uborg. What a fancy little name. Walking Corpse. I remember some of these cards. I remember opening up some of these cards. Ooh, there we go. Some vintage. Wow, that's a sick artwork. Holy crap. I remember that. Actually, I own a copy of this guy somewhere. These are much better looking copies than one I have, though. Wow. Strength. Vintage there. Vintage here. Vintage. Vintage. Love me some vintage. Hunter specimens. Da da da. Not my. Ooh. Oh. Are you freaking kidding me? That artwork is so sick. I don't know what set that's from, but the moment I find out, I am probably going to buy a box and try to open up so many more. Just have like an entire playset of those. Agent of the Iron Throne. Vampire stuff. Nice. More vintage. Bone shards. Man. This is just amazing. Oh. Yeah. This is interesting here. I've seen this before, the purple in the vintage. We're closing out with a handful more vintage, but I just saw the purple. And the purple looks so cool. That's cool. Don't know if it means anything, probably not much more special, but Legions of Lim Duel? Sick looking card. Alright, just 2 more sections left to go through. Now, I'm looking at this. You know, this is, looks cool. Whatever else. But is it a real card? It's from a set, 1991. I mean, I guess it's a real card. But, are these? What the heck is this from? It looks so fake. There's not even a set on it. There's not a set. There's not a year. Can anybody explain that one to me? There's 2 of them. Alright, that's me complaining over. Or me looking at things over. More vintage. Greater Werewolf. This is the coolest art design I think I've seen for a card. Wow, somebody like the vintage, so sick for artwork. That torture looks so cool. Oh, he's cool. Frozen Shade. Like, I die for some of the older artwork. I wish I was here around the time of that, because it just looks so good. And our last little handful, usually it's all of our foils and stuff like that. Looks like this guy had some level of organization to what he was doing, which is pretty cool. Duress is a nice foil there. Hailstorm Valkyrie as an uncommon. Common. You know, I'm not going to go through everything. Dreams of Steel and Oil. Nice. Good amount of foils, like some foils. We have a foil and a sleeve here. Bushmeat Poacher. Murder. Dig up the body. Is this hard to tell in some of these whether or not they're rare. Whoa. Cable of Torture. This is a nice foil. 1993 to 2001. Actually, looks like it's in pretty decent condition. The foiling is so nice on this. Like, it's so stupidly nice. That's getting a sleeve. Does not do much better on the sleeve. I will re-show it on camera just a little bit here. Just so you guys have, like, that foiling is so sick. Alright, that's going off to a side for sure. Can't make up my mind on those. Whatever. They're all there now. They're all there. We have Tragic Fall. Oh no. I don't know why. You're going to ignore me on the voices. There we go. We have another vintage here. Looks like we have a vintage rare. That looks pretty cool. Kind of to get a good look at it with the camera. But it's there. I have it. Another vintage. Couple of rares. Oh, well, I mean, ask and you shall receive. We did get ourselves a mythic. A Torch the Dead Cantor. 2021, so it's not vintage. But it is a mythic. It looks sick as crap. So we don't have a good spot for for mythics, but it's going up there in the corner now. And let's clear off the rest of this here. Voidmaw, Spectacle of Morality. This guy. That thing. And Persist. Nice. Nice ending to some rares here. Oh, are you vintage? You're vintage. So, not too shabby. We did get one mythic. I am curious if it's even a good mythic or not. Probably not. But you guys will know the information in the second part of the video. Thank you guys for watching the video. And I will see you guys in another one soon. That portion of the video will probably not have a voiceover to it. It'll probably just be me recording and adding in prices later on. Maybe with like a little bit of music or something like that. So maybe I'll talk over it, but probably not. So anyways, thank you guys. And I will see you guys with the second part soon. Peace.